All right, great. And so we are live. Well, hello, parents. As always, I like to pop into the channel here, into the live stream, and answer some questions, like the question of the day. So this one is it's a really simple question. It's a question I'm asked all the time by parents, because I talk to so many parents each week. It's this one. Yeah, Graham, in your marketing, like your Facebook ads and your marketing for your company, you're always saying that the students, they're going to earn an A star in A level chemistry or A level biology. Yeah, and I'm just curious, why do you think that some students don't earn an A star in A level chemistry and A level biology? And I thought, oh, this is a good question. All right, so this is the logic behind it. This is how I see it. Okay, all the students coming into the class, let's like say it's just A-level chemistry. All the students come into class for A-level chemistry. They're all banded, meaning that they all have a 9 in GCSE chemistry, GCSE biology, GCSE physics, GCSE maths. I mean, so it's either a 9 or an 8. All right. And so they've all got the same exact band coming in terms of grades. Now, problem is this one then. the beginning of the term, the very beginning of the class, theoretically, your child has an A star in A-level chemistry. But yeah, they haven't done anything yet. Now, this is kind of different to what most teachers think. Most teachers think that your child has to earn an A star. I believe, being a bit more optimistic, I guess, that your child has an A star in A-level chemistry. All they have to do is just hold on to it. So whichever way you want to think about it, either your child has to earn an A star or they have to hold on to an A star in A-level chemistry. All right. So let's say that they come in, they've all got a grade 9 in the GCSE sciences, like we said, and then let's say that they've either got to earn an A star or hold on to it. Well, then why is it that some students, as the days move on to the weeks and the weeks move on to the months and the terms and the end of year 12, the UCAS prediction exam, and then, the end of year 13, the final exam in A-level chemistry. Yeah, why is it that some students earn an A star and some students don't? The grade begins to get worse and worse as the days and the weeks and the months and the terms and the years progress. Okay. Now, this is my thought on it, is that it's because of three things: strategy, environment, and habits. All right. So let's go talk about environment first. Okay. This is an easy one. So if your child is sitting in a class and they're in a really positive, uplifting, motivating environment where everybody around them believes that they're going to earn an A star in A-level chemistry, like they have the right skill set, the right strategies to earn an A star in A-level chemistry. My question to you is, would your child be motivated to put the time in? Yes, they would be. They would be motivated, to put in the time, to learn the skills, to learn the strategies, to learn the techniques, because they're around people that also believe this, And so, the environment, the winning environment, I mean, it's something that has been around in sports since, well, the beginning of time, really. I mean, it's like nothing new here. The idea is, yes, if you put all the athletes into a group and this winning environment for the athletes, and the coach comes in there and gets them motivated, and you give them all the skill set and the strategies that they need, then yes, they form this huddle, and it's like they move throughout, for example, like university, as a group, as this like group of athletes, okay, on this team, for example. All right. And so study after study shows that, yes, if you're working in a winning environment where everybody is trying to uplift everybody else, the old saying from the Greeks is, a rising tide lifts all boats. Okay. And so, yes, this is if your child is in a winning environment, like super positive, upbeat, and yes, they're all being motivated to keep moving forward. On the other hand, what happens if your child is working in a negative environment? One where they go, well, yeah, oh, sitting around with the other students going, oh, A-level chemistry is so difficult. Yes, I don't get A-level chemistry. Do you get A-level chemistry? Actually, I don't know what the teacher's talking about, to be honest with you. I mean, oh, we've got this test coming up. Did you hear what they did last year with the A-level chemistry grades? Oh, man, I mean, seriously, what's the point? And then, oh, I mean, do you think possibly that working in a negative environment when everybody is tearing each other down, noticing everything which is going wrong, maybe they don't like the teacher, they don't understand this, they don't want to put the time in or the effort in to go study to learn the techniques, revise and everything else. Do you really think that they're going to get an A star in this negative environment? Or do you think possibly it's going to take its toll, right? Now, of course, got to be careful here, parents, because absolutely correct. There are some people that in a positive, winning environment, they're still not going to put the time and the effort in, right? And they won't get the A star. On the other hand, there's people that in a negative environment, they can just ignore the negativity and then just keep going and they still walk out with an A star. All right. So bottom line is, though, is that for most people working in a winning environment, a positive, uplifting, rewarding environment is going to help them achieve something higher. Like, for example, an A star in A-level chemistry. All right. The second one is strategy. Now, strategy, Graham, oh, what do you mean by strategy? I say, well, simple. Look, you've either got guesswork, hard work, or a proven framework. Which one do you want your child to use? I mean, guesswork would be, well, they're guessing at what they're doing. Oh, this week they're doing, they're doing this strategy this week. Oh, hold on. Next week I'll try this technique because my friend's using this one. Oh, I read, this, or on like YouTube, we got this one. And so they're all over the place with guesswork. They're putting in all the time and the effort, guessing at like the next shiny object syndrome. Or you could have hard work. Hard work. Now, you got to be careful here, parents, because hard work is like, yes, your child does have to put in the time and the effort. And yes, it is hard work. All right. But hard work in this context means that you're working harder than you should be working. It's like you're just kind of like, well, putting in extra time, extra effort that you don't need to be. All right. And you can't, and you're risking burning yourself out, right? Or your child could use a proven framework. Now you're thinking, oh, if my child is using a proven framework, a framework that other students have used to get an A star in A-level chemistry, for example, and they put in the time and the effort, like consistent hard work, what's the chances of them getting an A star? We go, well, actually, it is increased, isn't it? Right. On the other hand, if your child isn't following a proven framework for getting an A star, say in A-level chemistry, all right, they're just plodding along one day after the next, using the same strategies and techniques they had from GCSE. Yeah, do you think possibly that the chances of not getting an A star begins to increase? Exactly. And so hopefully by now you start like see like the logic, right? It's like, yes, if your child is in the winning environment, if they've got the right framework, a proven framework to follow, well then of course, yes, they're going to increase. It's a series of more likelies. They're going to increase the chance of earning an A star in A-level chemistry or A-level biology, right? Now, the next one is habits. Yeah, so to me, habits and mindset, they kind of they go in like hand in hand, right? And so what this means, habits means this is like if your child's in a winning environment, for example, and yeah, everybody else, you know, they're communicating with each other, obviously, and thinking, yes, this is how I put my timetable together for the week, for example. This is my study plan, or this is how I take notes, or this is how I revise for a test, or this is how I deal with like the workload. Well, then you're thinking, yeah, good habits rub off on each other. And so your child's going to pick up the good habits as well. And therefore, what they're going to do is they're going to increase, again, it's more likelies, they're going to increase the chance of them earning an A star in A-level chemistry, A-level biology, right? Whereas if they're in like the negative environment, picking up the bad habits from those students that don't want to put the time in, don't want to put the effort in, yeah, it's going to bring them down. It's the same thing. Now, habits to me also includes mindset. All right. And so, yes, if your child has the A-level mindset, which by the way, they don't teach the A-level mindset as they should be taught in sixth form colleges, and they certainly don't teach it at GCSE. All right. I'm not talking about, you know, oh, well, how to put a study plan together or how to revise for a test. No, I'm talking about if your child had the A-level mindset for A-level chemistry, or say A-level biology, and they followed the mindset and the habits on a daily and a weekly and a monthly and a termly basis, do you think possibly that your child's chance of earning an A star now begins to increase? Because what I'm getting at, parents, is this. Look, all the children, when they come into the class at the beginning of year 12, they all have an A star in A-level chemistry. And they all had a 9 in the GCSE sciences or an 8 in like the maths. Right. They've all got the same exact grade set coming in. They're all kind of like in this certain section of the IQ distribution curve. So the only thing that separates your child from getting an A star from all the other children out there that do get an A star, well, it's got to deal with the strategies that they use, the environment, and the habits. Okay. And those students that can figure out what the strategies are, what the correct environment is, and what the habits are, those are the students that will earn the A star in A-level chemistry, A-level biology. And those students that don't, well, those are the ones that end up with the B's and the C's and the D's. All right. So hope I answered the question on this one for you, right, parents? And as always, I say this, look, if you're the parent of a year 12 child, you know, your child's going into year 12 at the beginning of the new academic year, or your child is going into year 13 at the beginning of the new academic year, and you want them in year 12 to lock in to secure that A on the UCAS prediction exam, or that A star on the final exam in A-level chemistry and A-level biology, so that they can enroll in the medical, dental, and veterinary programs at the chosen university. In other words, they have a choice. They're not stuck in a dilemma. Then I need you to reach out to me today. And look, it's really easy to do, by the way. It's really easy to do. All you got to do is this. Whichever platform you're watching this live stream on, there's a comment box below the video, or you can leave me a message on the platform. You can hop over to Facebook, leave me a message, and my team will reach out to you to have a quick conversation with you, see if we can potentially help you out, and then they'll book a call in with me. And it's a really simple call that I have with you, your partner, and your child. On the call, we just sit down and we figure out where your child is in terms of the grade in A-level chemistry or A-level biology, and then where they want to be most students want the A star in A-level chemistry and A-level biology, all right? If they want to go to medical, dental, and veterinary programs at the chosen university, and they want to be a really competitive applicant, all right? And then what I do is this, is I just put together for you a game plan, a blueprint on the call, customized for your child, which shows you how we can take them from where they are in the grade book up to their predicted grade, their aspirational grade, up to an A in year 12 and or an A star in year 13. Okay, all in less than 18 weeks. So hope I answered the question about this one. All right, why do I think that some students don't earn an A star in A-level chemistry or A-level biology? Simple, it's got to do with they don't have the right strategy, they don't have the right environment, and they don't have the right habits. Okay, everybody take care, and I'll talk to you on the next one.